It's time to dust off your favourite chair and sit in front of the big screen TV. Get a drink in your hand because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Your number one host, the Thunder from Down Under, a man on a quest to make money for beer. Sparring DK presents Relegation Regen Rebuild, Atletico Madrid. Hello and welcome back to Relegation Regen Rebuild here with Atletico Madrid sitting in 8th position. Now the transfer window will shut in today's episode. We will have transfer deadline day. I've had a look through and it's hard. There's no one that I really, as a standout player that I want to bring in. The Ibrahimovic regen is floating around. He's only an 80 overall. Whether we need him or not, I'm not too sure. I mean, the Rock hasn't really been firing. Possibly we could pick him up. But as for like midfielders and stuff, which is something that I think that we could possibly pick up, there's nothing really out there. Defensive-wise, I mean, I'm pretty happy with our defensive line, even though it's been a little bit shaky. There's no really higher-rated defensive players. Goalkeepers, we could go after the Buffon regen, but I mean, Lozano's been doing a pretty good job. It's just that secondary issue there between Lucero and Velasquez. But I mean, Lucero did do some good things. He's done some shit things. That just seems to be the story of the career mode for this one with goalkeepers. So I'll see. I might make a play for the Ibrahimovic regen just for another backup striker, but I'm just hoping that Nick Evans can come through. I want to put a bit of faith in these youth players. Hopefully they can do something here in the second half of the season. But yeah, let's jump into this episode. Well, before the transfer deadline day starts, we do have a game here. It is the first leg of the semi-finals of the Copa de España. We're taking on Nasic at the Estania de Tarragona. So the first team is fit, ready to go. Hopefully we can build a little bit of a lead and try and push through to another final. Let's do this. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is a wet day here for the first leg of this semi-final in the Copa de España. Atletico Madrid looking to defend their title. We've pushed deep into this competition once again. And it is Barcelona on the opposite side of the ledger that you feel would push through. But, you never know. But we've got to do our job first. Hopefully the boys are ready. Jose Manuel leads the side out, and we're looking for a big game here. Oh, Aguado, vision, and he's got Sergio Alvarez on the break. There's Sergio. Oh, great save. Brilliant save. Sergio wound up, but it was a good save from the keeper. In the corner here for Atletico, Sancho drives forward. He's picked off. Aguado, commit, mate. Commit. If you're going to come out of the fucking net, commit to making an effort. Don't just stop. Absolute deer in the headlight situation there for Lovato. Chip over the top and Nasic take the lead with pretty much their first attack forward. Got past Guimaraes Bill. What are you doing, Lovato? He just stopped. Oh, that is woeful. We're 1-0 down. Russo fires one forward. Sergio Alvarez pushes his way forward. Still comes Sergio. Oh! This keeper is in inspired form again. Russo flicks down. Guimaraes Bill up, gets a touch. Everyone's pushing forward to try and get a goal here, but we just cannot beat this keeper or this defensive line. Well, there's the whistle for half-time. They've had one shot, they've scored, and they are 1-0 up. Sergio Alvarez filters one forward. Guimaraes Bill makes the run. Cuts back. Here's the cross inside. Picked off. And as far as Jose Manuel trying to take a strike. Falls to Sancho. He's gone high. Arnold seems to have picked up a knock. Here's Russo. Finds Aguado. Oh, that's brilliant. Aguado. Oh, great save. Come on. Right, let's make a couple of changes. Cardenas and Lloris check in for Arnos and Gallardo. Arnos has picked up a knock. Let's hope it's not too serious. We need to get back into this game. We need some fluency in our football. Rios. Lloris fires forward. Here is Sergio Alvarez. Lays it out the back. Wanted Guimaraes, but didn't come through quick enough. Lays it off. Alvarez. Lloris inside Aguado. Oh my days. What a defensive play. We'll get a corner. Oh, Nasic are right on top here. We've barely been able to get forward here in this second half. Here's a head up. Lovato. Can he bomb one long? Can we get a final attack? Punches it out. Wants Sergio, who's just about dead. Need someone to stand tall in this team at the moment. Because after a good bit of form there in January, Getting to the final day, and things are starting to fall apart here. Well, there's the whistle. 1-0 down on aggregate, but we have a second leg to try and redeem ourselves. 13 shots to 5, and they get a 1-0 victory. I mean, come on. No one really showed up today, unfortunately, and let's hope that's not a big injury to Arnos. Well, Arnos has sprained his ankle, and he'll be missing for 3 weeks. That might be a little bit of a concern, so I think we need to go after a striker here, just as a backup. Alright, so I have made the signing, the Ibrahimovic regen in Ludwig Manciamina. He's only 5'7", but he's rapid, absolutely rapid. You know, he should be able to at least fill in. He's only asked to be a rotation player, so that is perfect. If the rock's not firing, well, we've got another option here, some more pace off the bench, and hopefully he can have a little bit of an impact, especially while Arnos is out injured. But I'll probably think to play Cardenas on that left-hand side while Arnos is out in the first team. But a decent purchase. We've got a player. It's been a while, but yeah, Manciamina, welcome to the club. Well, we've got a couple of transfer offers here on transfer deadline day. Rodolfo Gallardo, we're not letting him go. He has been a really true servant to this club. But we also have an offer in here for Placido Bello, and I think it's probably his time to move on. 9.5 million, it is under his evaluation. He's not getting any minutes. I can't see him playing for us again. We'll accept this offer. And Bello has been sold. Thank you for your services. He's had a couple of loan spells, and now he is gone to Palmeiras. Right, the transfer deadline day has finished. Let's have a look at how our youth academy is coming along. Lee Jiao, 86 to 92. Petkovic, 92 to 94. Uztinger, 86 to 92. Stepanak, 92 to 94. Brankovic, 87 to 93. Kanare, 83 to 94. Kutanen, 89 to 94. Dajo, 86 to 92. And Clemens Dijsenberger, 91 to 94. 69 overall. And not far off from getting a contract, you'd feel. Right, back to the La Liga. We go to the Balados to take on Celta. And, well, Manciamina will start on the bench. We might get to see some minutes from him today. We need a victory, boys. Let's do this. All right, here we go. Match day number 21. And it's Celta versus Atletico Madrid. We need 3 points. We need to get back up this table. And will we see the new acquisition from the transfer window get some minutes today? But we're going to start with the Rock. Hopefully he can find some touch. Takes his man on. Drives to the... Oh, wow. That is a huge challenge on Cardenas. We'll get a free kick here. He has been absolutely levelled. We'll try and drive this one in. There's the head up, and that's wide.
He took no chances there. It's a corner.
Corner for Atletico. Cardenas to deliver. Inside, Rotella rose, but could not keep it down. Celta with a free kick. They are pushing forward and really just trying to absorb the pressure here. Reina gets the touch. Vandenbroek off to Lloris. He'll fire this one out. He's got Sarr. Gets the run now. Vandenbroek seems to have recovered from his injury. Plays it forward for the run of Reina, and Reina just pulls the trigger on from downtown. No chance.
Got the opposition. This could be a chance. Steered through.
Well, the fist formation is falling again. They're just getting caught on the counter. 3-on-1 pretty much. And they take the lead in the 34th minute. Mancini really has to have a good hard look at his tactics here, because we are getting hosed if they do get us on a counter-attack break. We just don't have the pace to get back. Lucero doesn't manage to do anything with that one. And we're 1-0 down. Oh, we are getting fucking torn apart here. Oh, fuck off, ref. Well, they've got a free kick now, and the rage is starting to build, ladies and gentlemen. That's a shit free kick, you dickhead. Cardenas lays one off. Reina back to Cardenas. Ruben, can he set something up here? Strides his way into the box. Has to cut back, lays it off for Sarr. Oh, crossbar. Come on, Reina. Fuck. Vandenbroek. Oh. And there is the whistle. We trail 1-0. Vandenbroek. That's the run from Sarr. Play it forward. There's the Rock. Can he set something up here, the Rock? Lays it off. Vandenbroek. Back inside. Reina. Lays it off. Come on, Rock! Yeah! Come on, Rock! Fucking get in! 1-1. pushes his way through, throws the boot at it. We find an equaliser just on the hour mark. The Rock there with his 5th goal of the season. Well, Mina is sitting on the bench, waiting, frothing at the chance, but the Rock finally steps up. And he just pushed his way through, threw a boot at it, and it's 1-1. Oh, for fuck's sake! Clear the cunt! Oh! Fucking so frustrating. Every time you try and play it out of defence, the passing skills of an absolute gnat. Square to clear, and he fucking passes it straight to him. Fuck's sake. Right, here's our changes. Cardenas checks out for Gasparoni. Reina checks out for Ludwig Manciamina for his debut, and Shafik Sarr checks out for Adrian Chevalier. Chevalier, Manciamina finds the Rock. Here's Gasparoni. Oh, fuck's sake! From Chevalier. Plays it forward. Gasparoni. Plays it inside. Manciamina. Oh, what a save! Maurice. Chevalier. Turns his man. Chevalier! Get in! 2-2. His first goal of the season. A substitution masterstroke from Mancini. And Adrian Chevalier, shining light, coming through from the Youth Academy, turned and burned. And that is a lovely goal, to be fair. We equalise. 2-2. Chevalier with the ball. Gasparoni fires forward. Manciamina is pushing on. Oh, good defensive work. Gasparoni tails up here for Atletico. He'll play it back inside for Lloris. Lloris retreats. Shabake, Vandenbroek, off to the Rock. Can he turn his man? Drives his way forward here, the Rock. Needs to shoot. Good save. Who's getting out there? No one. Come on, boys. Are you fucking kidding me, Lucero? Fucking get rid of the ball, you stupid cunt! Fuck! Maybe we should have brought a goalkeeper. What the hell was that? Went to the last second, gets a good touch on it. Fucking just punch it away, mate. Unmarked, near post. Fucking 3-2. Oh, for fuck's sake, boys! There's the whistle. Another fucking defeat. 13 shots to 7. Outplayed once again. And fucking Lucero. Reina an 8.8 with the assist to 7.6 for Cardenas. Sarr did fuck all. Lucero, he made 7 saves, but he's let in 3. It's just not good enough. Rotella 7.8. Shabake 3 intercepts. Pinto Tribula did fuck all. Boys, we can't have this. A goal for Lloris. A goal for Chevalier. The Rock finally gets another goal and an 8.5. Gasparoni checked in late. Manciamina, well, he's got some pace. We'll be able to utilise that. And we need to find some form. Get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. All right, I'm going to take care of the Manciamina player upgrade purely for the fact that by the time we get to that, it's going to be another 7 or so episodes because I'm having to pre-record so much. So he can take the number 9. It is a little bit cursed here, but hopefully he can make it his own. I've gone for some blue and gold there for Sweden, some blue boots, and yeah. I'll take care of that one. Hopefully you aren't too pissed at that. It's just the fact that I have to pre-record so much of this series at the moment. So he is good to go. And hopefully he can find some goals for us because we need someone to stand tall right now. And that is where we will finish today's episode, slipping to 10th. We just did lose to Shelter, but they are at the top of the table. So maybe not too bad. I don't know. It just felt like another shit performance. We've got the second leg of the semi-finals coming up against Nasic, who aren't even in La Liga. I think they're in the second division, so they are having an outstanding run. They've got us 1-0. They've got us on the ropes. We're going to have to fight back. That'll be in the next episode. We will see you then. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.